How y'all doing? Welcome to another diecast flashback. And this time we have something a little different. It's called a Gran Turismo. It's a kit car from a company in England called Mikansue. And here's their address. I think this came from maybe the 80s. And this is a Pegaso Z-102. Now, if you're unfamiliar with that car, Pegaso was a automobile manufacturer in Spain. And they produced the Pegaso Z-102 from 1951 till 1958. They made 84 models. They made a coupe and they made a convertible. And the base model at that time was considered one of the fastest production cars of all time. Had a 2.5 liter, 6-cylinder, went 151 miles an hour. That's getting it down the road in 1951. And you could get a V8 in it. It was about 360 horsepower. And they raced at Le Mans and all of the big races in the mid 50s. So I've never opened this. You can see the tape on it is turned yellow. It's actually coming off there. That makes it easy. Let's see if I can get, yep, there we go. And I've looked everywhere for one of these cars, and this is what I came up with. And I've had this thing for quite a long time. And it's in pieces. It's white metal. And as you can see, it's really rough. It's got a lot of casting lines that's going to have to come off. There's some pits right there. You see that pitting? But it is a cool car. Look at that. That's nice. And it's going to look really nice once I get it put together and done. See, there's a lot of casting lines on the back. See all that across the back of it? Look how rough the inside of that is. It does have a plastic window that's in good shape. It fits pretty good. It's going to have to be trimmed on a little bit. Got to be real. You get one shot at these things. There's the interior and the base. It says nothing on it. And let's see. There is a tab right there to hold it. And the back, it's going to need to be trimmed to get it to fit. See there? Got a lot of work on this. And let's see what comes in the package. Let's see, I'm going to save this box and stuff. Let's see. There's another sticker for it. And hopefully it's all here. Some kind of paper bag, I guess. Try to get it opened easy so I'd like to save all this if I can. Let's see what we got. Hopefully we got everything. I mean, it was factory sealed. There's our tires, and they're plastic, and the steering wheel. There's the axles, and the wheels. We got 4 of them. Yep. Boy, they're rough. Look at all that. Look at that around that edge. I'm going to have to get in there and poke all that, get that flashing out of the wheels. Let's see. Yeah, they fit. That fits good. That's a good thing. There's the 4 tires, or wheels, 4 tires. There's all that. Let's see what else we got here. I'm assuming these are to hold the axles. And there's a lot of flashing in that. You can see that. Look at all that. And there's a seat, 2 seats. And then this. And I do not know what that is. Oh, that's the gear shifter and exhaust. Does it say something on that? No, but that's what that is. That's the shift knob, the shifter, and that's the exhaust for the back. Well, I hope you hang around to the end to see how this one turns out. It's going to be a wild one. Let's get going. I'd like to share some progress with you. Like on these wheels. See all this flashing? That's a piece of flashing right there. Let's see what I can do to get you. See, look at all that's in there. It's all got to come out. So I did one. There's the spinners on the, where'd it go? There's the spinners on the hub on there. You know, I got most all of it I could do and then I had to cut a groove. You can see how the casting line is all the way in the middle of that wheel. So I had to take my Dremel and cut that out so it'd fit on one of these tires. I used that kind of bit on there to just kind of wallow that out. And all of these had a lot of flashing. I mean, you can see how crude that is. The dash, and it's even crooked. And the bottom, I had to work on the body on that. I got it to where it will fit now. You can see it's flush with the back. Before, it wasn't. I had to go in there and cut. Let's see if I can point that out. Right here. I had to cut a ridge along there so that base would fit in there. I had to do some metal finish on it. Look how rough that is. You can tell, man, it's handmade. It's pitting right there. I have to fill that hole. I hit it with the steel wool, but you can see all of the casting line, all of that's got to come off. And like the door, you can see where the door, when they cut that out, see how rough that is right there? Right in here. And I've already done the window frame, the door frames, as best as I could get it. See, like you can see right there, it's not perfect. The wipers, like right in here. See that? Right there. Let's see. Look at that piece right there that's on the body. I'll have to sand that off. There's a piece right there that's going to have to be filled in. It's rough, 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 rough. But hey, I don't have one of these. You just cannot find these 1 to 43rd. You can't find a mini size. I was lucky to get the one I got. A lot of flashing on these, and when you put this together, like this is the back. It's how it's got to go in there is that this. Let's see, does it go that way? This way. See, it has to hit that lip right there, the dash, and then this piece, it's got to hit that, and then the wheels line, and see, that's not even cut straight. That's got to line up there, and then the axles, they'll go through here. And then on the back, while you've got that in place, then you have to put this back piece. It goes up underneath there. It's got to fit in just right so you can put the rear axle. This is fiddly, I'm telling you. Well, I got to get back at it. It's going to take a while. Hopefully it'll turn out looking good. Well, this has been very interesting. I got the interior parts pretty much lined up. I used silicone in case I had to that allowed me to move them around, and if I got to take it apart, I can, and it's easy to clean up. It's not like glue. And I got the body work pretty much completed. I've primed it. I got wet sand it. But this is a handmade car, and I've gone over it pretty close, and there are some imperfections, like I had to carve out those window frames right there and on that side, and the door lines, I may have to go back over them, but it turned out pretty good. I had a few holes I had to fill, like I got a place right there. But it's a pretty cool car, for a homemade job. Now I got the wheels and tires done, the spoked wheels, and the tires, they're just plastic. So I kind of roughed up the edge to give it look like it had some tread on it. It had a seam around it too where they molded it, so I had to get rid of that. But that'd be cool. And the steering wheel. There's my parts. Still got to do. I'm gonna try to paint those seats red. The interior black. The bottom, the base black. I think I'm gonna go with blue on the body with chrome. All right, let's move forward. Well, here we are again. On the base, I've got it painted. I got the instrument panel done, the shifter in there. I added some exhaust. I got the steering wheel drying right here. Well, there it is, steering wheel and the shaft. And I got the window in there, but I've clamped it, got it gluing. That's my biggest concern, is that window, because I get one shot at it and it's really flimsy. Got the wheels, the axle's cut right. You can see the tubes where they're going to go. All right, let's move on. Little tip about making some side view mirrors. Still working on the body. I did get the windshield in there. And I've got these pins I get. Well, they're not really a pin. They're like a pin. They're like a straight pin without the point, and they got a head on them. Just bend that head over, and then take a punch, one of these punches, you know, get the right scale size, and take you some tin, punch out the little hole, the little round part, circle, and then you've made you a mirror, side view mirror to scale. I made one a minute ago. This one was a little bit too big. You just glue it to it. Glue it to it. It's rhyme time. Now I'm going to drill a hole in there, stick that in the hole, glue it, move on. Well, I got it complete other than putting it together, and that I have to glue together, so I'll have to do that off camera. And here's the interior. It's pretty cool. I added some exhaust pipes to the bottom, little aluminum tubes, and it does roll. It's a good roller. Instead of what came with the kit, I put styrene tubes on it instead, because I wanted it to roll. And here's the body. There's the mirror I put on it. Got all the detailing done. Went with this metallic blue. There's a registration plate on the front and the back. And this car, I tell you, you look at the images on Google, and this thing's like, I found some models that had these little indentions on here, and they actually had a little light up inside there. But the ones that were made like that, the rear end was different, or the front end was different. It was like a mishmash of about 4 different models. But, you know, some had bumpers on them, some had no bumpers, some had the exhaust built into the sides of the quarter panels. This kit didn't come with them, but it looks good without the bumpers, I think. Front looks pretty decent. It turned out okay. That was a bear to do, I'll tell you. Well, let me put it together, and I'll be right back. All right, I got it together. It does roll. Let's take a look at it. It's a pretty cool car. The Pegaso Z-102, made from 1951 to 1958. The fastest production car in the world in 1951, when they put that big V8 in it. Well, tell me what you think about this Spanish-made car, the Pegaso Z-102. Love to hear from you. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll see you next time with another diecast flashback. Have a good one. Now that's a flashback. Have a good one.